Hello everybody, this is BB Davis and we are live here for the Queen's Cup Steeplechase in lovely Mineral Springs, North Carolina. I'm BB Davis and I am coming to you also live stream from the comforts of my own home. This is the Blade and Bow final race for today for the Silver Jubilee for the Queen's Cup. And there is my pin.
Horses in the paddock for the finale.
The horses in the paddock.
And what a day's racing we've had already. So I'm sure this is going to shape up to be very similar.
This is sponsored by Kettle One.
One horse, Bold Quest, owned by Matthew T. Groff, trained by Jack Fisher, and ridden by Jamie Bargary.
Bold Quest, the son of a Derby winner, Super Saver, actually ran in the colours of Matt
So Bold Quest USA will be racing today
at Penn National, including last out by 4 lengths. Interesting that the horse has now
number 2,
Jack
always
Fisher.
cool.
We mentioned earlier on in the day that Jack sent out
USA
the
number
race,
2
last year, and he is a horse who is an interesting debutant now jumping. Wouldn't necessarily have the profile of a...
You can also follow the hashtags Queen's Cup
he's joined them multiple champion suggests he could be
to look for highlights and also to go to their official online presence.
In 2020 with a win at the $40,000 maiden level, but then he dropped down.
Mojave is number 5 from the UK.
And I think this
Seville Barber USA number 6.
And Jack Fisher sends them always with
so if you follow our live stream, you can see the visuals on
owned
the
by
course.
Turk's Head Turf, trained by Lilith Boucher,
Blade and Bow,
and ridden by Mel Boucher.
5th and last race.
2 starts so far during its career, but has
all of the horses
really
have been lovely.
Of late, most of its career has been spent running
and we still have
where it managed to
the
get its 2 wins on the flats, had a couple of spins now in Maiden claiming hurdles, and stepped up on a disappointing effort at Aitken on the seasonal reappearance with a 4th of 5 at Tryon last out. Got a little bit to do here, would be one of the outsiders.
Yes, and I don't have a whole lot to add to that. You know, the sharpening runs in March and April are a big help. The 143 is also a great help. And we know this one will be really well prepared by the Boucher family. Number 3, Mekong, owned by Greg Hawkins, trained by Janet Elliott, and ridden by Jerry Gelligan.
Hasn't shown a great deal under rules, but has actually run well in training flat races so far. Another one who would just have to step up a little on what he's shown so far against some more progressive rivals.
Yes, and we got another bit of an inside track from Janet today, and she indicated that this one will probably be...
some light buffering.
It's now ridden by Mark Watts.
And can you do the twist? Is the only mare running on the entire card today. She obviously representing Carrington Holdings. Beaten quite a long way at Tryon last out, but there are pieces of form which would suggest she'd have a little bit of chance on her best form, including a run when finishing a closing second at Colonial Downs on flat back in August of last year. Problem with her, Jimmy, is sometimes she travels well to a point in the race and then doesn't finish off her race. If she can get home today off a lightweight, she'd be a player.
Absolutely, and I think the hurdles experience, and there's lots of that, is a big bonus. You know, getting over these fences smoothly and silkily is a really great attribute to have in a jumper. But I think there's probably quite a bit of improvement needed today to be in the shake-up. And then finally, the 6-horse, Seville Barber, owned by Taking the Lead Stable and Dark Horse Racing LLC, trained by the on-fire Carrie Bryan and ridden by her sound and brilliant jockey Parker Hendricks.
Sets the benchmark here with Mojave having scratched. Seville Barber would now become a very, very warm favourite.
So,
he's already put up 2 races which would easily win this when finishing second against probably slightly better at Aitken and arguably the same
can
pace
do the
at Tryon
twist.
last
Mojave.
out. It's
Seville
his race
Barber,
to
these
win
will
or
be all of
lose.
the
He's won 2 of
horses
his 24
that will
career starts so
start
far.
this
He was a little
last
bit better
race,
than
the
most
Blade
of
and
the-
Bow.
when he was racing on the flat, and certainly he's shown the best form so far
Queen's Cup
over
Steeplechase,
hurdles. What he's already a tremendous day
Silver
for the
Jubilee
team.
year,
Could just get one
back
whole
in
lot better.
effect.
He's very much the one to beat, Seville Barber.
Kettle One
Absolutely,
Botanical.
and you know, again, I've gone back. His flat wins were a long time ago, but Kerry has amazing ability to turn them round, and the runs in March and April will definitely be a huge bonus and comes in here sharp. You can't discount anything Kerry runs, and she'll be going for a 4-timer.
So stay locked in, everybody. I'm BB Davis. We're going to watch the race live.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to
And more
announce
to come.
the winner of the best turned out. My old mate, Papa Boucher, has prepared this one immaculately. You should see how hard the Bouchers work. I wish I could make a video about it. They're up from dawn till dusk, and it is with great pleasure that I announce Papa Boucher, the winner of the best turned out. Well done.
Well done. So we have a lot more coverage, the after show, the pre-show, the spread, talking funners. So pour up, drink responsibly wherever you are. And we're going to see this last race. So stay
Runners
locked
now
in.
making their way out onto the track for our 5th and final race of the afternoon. First out, number 1 is Bold Quest. Jamie Bargary riding for Jack Fisher in the halves of tan and dark blue. Orange and blue stripes are the 2, Always Cool, ridden by Mel Boucher for Linus Boucher. Yellow and purple checks with a purple cap, the 3 Mekong,
These
trained by
horses,
Hall of
they
Famer
look
Janet Elliott.
amazing.
Derek Galligan rides.
Lovely.
Next out in the gold and purple chevrons, purple sleeves, the red cap. The 6, Seville Barber, Parker
We'll be
Hendricks
ready for
for
this
Kerry
race,
Bryant.
so stay locked in.
And the last one out in the shocking pink and blue stripes is the mare. Can you do the twist? The 4, Mark Watts now takes the call, riding for Arch Kingsley Jr.
Ladies
Start
and
for
gentlemen,
this
I'm
race
down here in the
is on the
paddock
side of the
with
track.
3 beautifully dressed ladies. Or talk about the best turned out. I just wanted to ask your names, first of all.
I am Kiki Angley Francina.
Ladies, tell me about your experience today. Has it been as good as you imagined?
Yes, and more. Beautiful horses.
Amazing experience.
Absolutely beautiful horses today.
When you go home tonight, will you tell all your friends about the Queen's Cup?
Yes.
Well, I just must say, if there was a best turnout for ladies, I'd be giving it to all 3 of you.
Oh.
Thank you.
We love to hear that. We love to hear that. We love to see it. Some of the visuals that we saw with the ladies and the gents with their outfits, we'll be talking about that and their attire. It's just
They're
great.
at post.
So the horses are getting into positions with the jockeys, and this is the last race for the Queen's Cup Steeplechase in Mineral Springs, North Carolina, for their Silver Jubilee year. Make sure you stay tuned right here for our coverage as it continues for lots more funners, mukbangs, great times.
The flag is raised. Walking forward to the box.
Horses are getting very exciting. Trying to get them in positions. We have a lot of exciting new horses here. And so the jockey is having quite the
Jeff
time.
Peters just asked them to take a turn.
Yes.
6 horse, Seville Barber.
A little jumpy there, but it happens.
They're already well strung out as they make the run into the back stretch. On towards the first of the 10 fences, and it is Seville Barber who has gone off into the lead. He's being followed in second by Bold Quest as they rise at the first. Already a break of around about 5 or 6 lengths to the third running
Mark Johnson
Mekong.
is
After
the
Mekong, there's a
announcer.
break of a further 3 lengths to hard pulling Always Cool, and Can You Do the Twist is the back marker as they go over the second, at which they were all safe, and now they race on towards the fence taken at Heartbreak Hill, which will be the third. And it's Parker Hendricks and Seville Barber who takes them over the third fence and into the turn. The lead now is 2.5 lengths over Bold Quest Racing in second. He has a break of 4 over Mekong in third. 2.5 back to Can You Do the Twist, who races now towards the inside of Always Cool, who has just been relegated to last of the 5. Still, quite a bit of distance between top to tail as they turn into the home stretch the first time. Seville Barber coming down towards what will be the last in another lap of the track to Bold Quest, who races in second. Still, there's only a couple of lengths between them as they rise.
Beautiful jumps,
over in third. Can
no
You Do the
tumbles
Twist in fourth, and
so
in
far
fifth
in this race.
is Always
We
Cool.
saw
They come
about
up now
2
towards
in all of
Members
the
Hill
races.
and on now towards the water jump. As they take it, Seville Barber's lead is only a neck. Bold Quest on the
we got
inside
a
is
neck and
keen.
neck here.
Then there's a break of 3.5 lengths to Mekong. 2 lengths to Can You Do the Twist. A length and a half back
you just
to
love
the back
that name,
marker.
Can You Do the
It's
Twist?
Always Cool as they now race
All
on
of the
towards
names
their
are
starting
wonderful.
point. Going on now towards fence number 6. And it is Seville Barber, who still leads by that length and a half to Bold Quest in second as they rise at the first fence taken on their final circuit. Over in third, Can You Do the Twist is getting closer as Mekong has lost ground and has now dropped back to last. Into the backstretch they go for the final time, and inside the final 3 parts of a mile, the leader is Seville Barber by a length and a half. Bold Quest in second. Always Cool gets closer now in third as they go over the fourth from home at a race that has been run at no real gallop so far, and this will become a bit of a dash for the cash down the lane. On now towards the third from home, and Bold Quest begins to apply pressure to Seville Barber, but Seville Barber half length Bold Quest there. He was far more fluent. Always Cool gets closer in third. Then Can You Do the Twist and Mekong. Up there they go for the final time. Over the second last now, and into the turn, Seville Barber still just has the lead. Bold Quest is coming back for more, as now they make the run down the hill. They've got 3/8 of a mile to go, and Bold Quest and Jamie Bargree now making their presence felt. They go on to Seville Barber, who's trying to get his diploma over jumps today in second. And then Can You Do the Twist and Mekong, and Always Cool, but it is Bold Quest who tries to kick away as they run down towards the final fence. It is Bold Quest who has got the lead. Bold Quest leads. Down or almost down was Always Cool. A great recovery. Finally down, Always Cool. But inside the final 100 yards, it's Bold Quest for Jack Fisher and Jamie Barry to win the maiden claiming hurdle. Bold Quest wins. Can You Do the Twist in second? Right third between Seville Barber and Mekong.
Some nice runs right there, some great wins. So we love that. There was some tumbles. The horses were excited at first getting things together, but you will see the visuals. So thanks for locking in, everybody. This has been the last race for the Steeplechase Silver Jubilee. We got lots more highlights to come. Gonna do a refresher here, so make sure you come back. My pin has been doing a little floating, a little jumpy has my pin been, just like some of the beautiful horses. But what is so great is that everyone has been safe. The horse is safe. The jockey is safe. Beautiful races. Extremely done well. Those behind the scenes, bravo, brava to you. Another great one for the Queen's Cup. It's always been enjoyable. And on next year, it is my divine hope the 1021 magazine will officially be there in person to cover once again another great race. that is always the pleasure to cover. And upcoming will be the start for the Triple Crowns, which will be the Kentucky Derby. We will be doing live coverages for that, for the Preakness, and for Belmont Stakes, and for a lot more other races. So,
here is the unofficial result of race 5. First, number 1, Bold Quest. Third, number 6, Seville Barber. Fourth, number 3, Miko. 1, 4, 6, and 3, the order of finish. Distances 4.5 lengths and 11.25 lengths. 4.5 and 11.25.
1, 4, 6.
Run time of the winning horse 3 minutes 51 and 2
Blade and
fifths.
Bow, last race for the steeplechase.
Still unofficial.
Still unofficial, but it will be official. So stay locked in, everybody. The Queen Bee, BB, has spoken, and more to come live from the Queen City. Stay locked in. So we've been doing double coverage between myself coming on live as well as looking at the races. Again, this has been an extraordinary day. Wonderful weather, great outfits, great spreads, just everything and in between that we talk about or that we don't talk about was phenomenal, and well done for the Queen's Cup steeplechase.
I'll have to quick because I have a flight to catch. He was great. It was pretty simple.
Okay.
Very straightforward horse for his first run, and he's done it pretty smoothly, thankfully.
What about going long at the last?
Yeah, look, I wasn't sure how the one behind me, how close it was, so I wanted to make sure, and he was as brave as a lion. I knew I had the horse underneath me to do it, so that's why I went for it.
Little peck on land and huge gasps from the crowd, but you had it.
I'm a crowd pleaser.
All right.
Jamie, as we're walking, tell me about owner Matthew Groff.
Yeah, look, it's my first winner for Jack since started working for him, so I don't know a whole lot, only that I met him down in Old Dominion for this horse's prep run. Lovely man, and yeah, I think Sean will be able to tell you more about him than I would.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, and catch your flight. Well done. Sean Clancy, legend in the jump racing field.
Yes.
Tell us about owner Matt Groff.
So Matt rode some races as an amateur. I think he was going to school out in the Midwest and rode races for Mike Berryman and Kathy Lewis, and actually rode an old horse named Roberto's Grace. I think he might have won a point-to-point, but lovely guy, worked for Jack, has been a fan of steeplechasing forever, owns a bunch of horses at Penn National. He had this horse on the flat, wanted to make him a jumper. All he ever wanted to do was win one jump race, and he just won it. And I ruined it for him. He was watching it on TV, and I called him and congratulated him. It was a delay. The horse hadn't gotten to the last fence, so I kind of ruined that. But anyway, good guy. It's a cool win.
Super. Great, congratulations.
Superb.
And probably not the, it's the first but not the last, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bunch of horses, and he's, when he finds the right kind of horses, a big galloping horse. His turf form wasn't bad, actually, a while back. And, yeah, I think he'd send some more horses jumping.
Congratulations to Matt and also to Jack Fisher. What a great day's racing we had, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yay! Absolutely. So we see some beautiful outfits out there. As you can see, beautiful dresses and the hats and the shoes and the purses and the pocketbooks and the men looking so dashing and the young ladies. And I mean, it's just wonderful. The whole course, the landscape, everything is just beautifully well executed, and we love that. The sponsors are Brown Advisory, the Post and Courier, Virginia Equine Alliance. Just wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful.
Race 5 is now official. It's official.
Official.